Good evening. Today I had to give myself a little pep talk on how I'm gonna finish the year strong. I am tired. Whew. Today was one of those days where the boys were fighting and yelling. We had a lot of complaining. You know, just one of those bad mom days. It's just like God to put some nuggets for the mom in your homeschooling lessons. So as I was thinking about finishing the year strong, figuring out all the things that we needed to finish, to get done, we still have quite a bit. We took off a large chunk, half of November, all of December, to have our baby, Peter. And so now we're feeling like, yeah, we took too long of a break in the winter, and now the weather is nice and we really want to get outside and enjoy it. So I'm trying to go outside and read lessons outside, read our history books outside on the porch swing, but still we're just tired and we're ready to be done. But my son is in first grade. We use My Father's World, and he had a proverb to copy. That was his copy work this last couple of weeks. Actually, he's been working on it. It's taken a long time. And that's Proverbs 10:5. It says, "He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causes shame." This is talking about getting the work done when it's the time to get the work done. You know, an ant can't gather in the winter. They need to gather in the summer when the harvest is ready. Just like now it's our school year and we need to finish the school year strong. We need to finish what we started, basically. It's just a little nugget that I took from my son's lesson lately. And then I remembered, some of you, if you use My Father's World, you may have seen this before. This is their alphabet card. We use this set in kindergarten. This is T. T is for turtle. And every letter has a words to remember. And the turtle is, "I don't quit, I persevere." So this is what I have been reminded of over the last few days, as it's been a little stressful trying to get through everything. Like I said, we still have a month of school left, so we really have quite a bit. We can't just stop and say, good enough, we're done for the year. So I don't quit, I persevere. Of course, that is coming from the story, The Tortoise and the Hare. You know, the tortoise goes really slow. He's slow and steady, but he keeps on going. So the turtle wins the race, and it's an example of perseverance. So here's our card. T is for turtle. I don't quit, I persevere. So we are trying to persevere. And I realize that in persevering, then I am teaching my kids how to persevere. I'm showing them that, yep, we want to quit, it's nice out, but we need to keep going. We need to finish the work that we started. We need to get everything done and keep on going. So, and I also come back to my life verse, "I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me." And some days I find myself repeating that verse more than others, and this week has been one of them. So, practical ways I'm trying to finish our year strong. I am trying to get outside as much as we can. We're reading outside if we can. We are going for walks when the weather is decent. Today it's rainy, so we've been stuck inside, but we're trying to go for walks. A few areas we're trying to double up. My daughter Rebecca is really excited to finish spelling, so she has been doing 2 lessons a day. Caleb, my oldest son, he thinks that's a terrible idea, and if you ask him to do extra work, he thinks it's terrible. We are doing My Father's World, the exploration until the year 1850 this year. So the last 4 weeks they give you to write a state report. So actually this week we are finishing all of our history reading, and then the next 4 weeks is given to us to finish our history report. So I'm hoping I can shave a week off of that. So we're going to be using this book. It's called Writing a State Report. So this is their end of year project. So we are not doing any more history, no more notebooking pages, except for they'll be using this book to guide them in writing a report about our state. And then our botany actually is finishing this week also. For botany, they are going to be doing a leaf collection type project. My son is yelling at the door, so sorry if you hear that. So for botany, they'll be doing a leaf collection, and we're going to be identifying the trees and the plants in our yard. I'm also, again, trying to shave that into about 3 weeks. So we have a month left of school, but we are going to try to shave it down to 3 weeks. That is just how our year is going. I hope to be done soon. If you find yourself with a bunch of school left to do, I'm just going to remind you of our turtle, that we don't quit, we persevere, we're going to make it to the end. Now I know that I filmed us planting these beans. You can see our cup here that is exposed to the light. There's only a bean seed in there. The first bean seed we planted, my son actually kicked the cup over, and when he put it back in, the seed was way down on the bottom, so it just rotted. So I had to redo it. But this one that's been covered has popped up, and you can see it's kind of funky down there. So there's a hole down here on the end, and I really thought that the bean would go out that hole, but you can see how it just bent toward the hole to get the light, and it's going up. So once I show my kids this, they haven't seen it, this is in my room, we'll leave the lid off and let it grow and move it to the garden soon. So that was our experiment about phototropism. Here we are going for a walk in our neighborhood. Kids are up there riding their bike, pushing Peter and Daniel, and Josh was walking with me. The kids love throwing stuff in there. Back up, Daniel. Here's Daniel. See my shadow. See all that mud? Yeah, we've lost a couple of shoes and boots in there. It's like 8 inches thick, that mud down there. So even though it looks like a kid could step on it with their rain boots on, they can't. They get stuck, and then Kevin has to come and fish them out later. There's our bikes. Oh, here they come. They just threw some stuff in. What'd you guys throw in?
I threw a grass. He threw a giant bird.
There goes the grass. Here's the other side of the creek. Sometimes we can see frogs. And Caleb said, yep, he saw a snapping turtle one time. We have never seen one.
Put the camera. It was this big, snapping turtle.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe him, but maybe.
No, I'm not kidding. It was there.
Okay. Here's an aside that I've learned about vlogging over the last couple of weeks. My family is very loud. So I apologize if you can hear them in the background. And I'm also not able to film everything that I want to film during the day because they are very loud. So I'm hoping to show you more of what we do in school and show you other areas of our house, but I need to do that when they are not here. Here's Peter on our walk. You like it outside, buddy?